Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another enlightening, or rather, should I say, another episode of the Enlightening Conversations. Hoping that you are well. Well, I'm not. I'm certainly not. When you're called Commander in Chief, Commander in Chief, or should I rather say a president, especially of a country like United States of America, a country as powerful as United States of America, then your behavior, I think should meet your position. Honestly speaking, I think your behavior should meet your position. Let's take a look at this.
Things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are perhaps far worse than that.
But where's the proof? Trump's statement sets off the alarm bells worldwide, specifically in South Africa. Over what exactly? Hearsay. Exactly which aid is President Trump referring to that he's going to stop? Could he be referring to the PEPFAR aid, which constitutes 17% of South Africa's HIV/AIDS program?
With this standing threat that, because you passed an Exploration Act, therefore Trump would withhold funding to South Africa. And they said, let's not mobilize Africa. Let's withhold minerals to US. That is it. If they don't give us money, let's not give them minerals. But the reality, they take our minerals, but say why we're withdrawing funding. No, we have minerals in the continent. And therefore we have something that we have. We're not just beggars, but we must just use that endowment for our benefit as a continent. But if as a continent we are frightened, we fear everything, we are going to collapse, and will collapse with minerals at our doorstep. So my appeal is that Africa is the world's richest mining jurisdiction.
Now let's look at President Ramaphosa's response to this. South Africa is a constitutional democracy that is deeply rooted in the rule of law, justice and equality. The South African government has not confiscated any land. The recently adopted Expropriation Act is not a confiscation instrument, but a constitutionally mandated legal process that ensures public access to land in an equitable and just manner as guided by the Constitution. South Africa, like the United States of America and other countries, has always had expropriation laws that balance the need for public usage of land and the protection of rights of property owners. We look forward to engaging with the Trump administration over our land reform policy and issues of bilateral interest. We are certain that out of those engagements, we will share a better and common understanding over these matters. The US remains a key strategic political and trade partner for South Africa, with the exception of PEPFAR aid, which constitutes 17% of South Africa's HIV/AIDS program. There is no other funding that is received by South Africa from the United States. Smart move, eh? Smart move by the South African president. Very much diplomatic. Unlike the one attacking without proof. But why is Trump so interested in South Africa's land policies? Why now? But here's a twist. Some believe that one of South Africa's most famous billionaire, Elon Musk, may have influenced Trump's sudden interest in the issue. What I find hard to believe is that the President of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa, and other African leaders are pushing for a united Africa. Then out of nowhere, South Africa's Minister of Sports, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, posts this. Whenever South Africa is faced with a tragedy or bad news, the people celebrating are always these illegal foreigners, particularly Zimbabweans. Your time in South Africa is running out fast. You hate us while you're staying illegally in our country. Not so long ago, President Ramaphosa was working with SADC leaders to bring peace between DRC and Rwanda. And now his minister posts something that directly contradicts those efforts. To me, it looks like President Ramaphosa's cabinet is not pulling in the same direction. Back to America. Musk and Trump have grown closer in recent years. Musk is a major political player in the US, and Trump has a history of listening to powerful billionaires. Was Trump's burst just another political move? Or was it a favor to his billionaire buddy?